Oh wow, this is so good. Oh, well, that's disappointing. I mean, damn. Fallout Boy called and they want their Fallout back. What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I basically am going to be testing out a bunch of makeup from Pretty Little Thing. Now the other day I was just shopping for clothes on there and I came across the beauty tab, which I actually wasn't even aware that it existed. Did anyone else know that Pretty Little Thing did beauty? Because I literally had no clue and I went on there and they had so many cool products. So I basically just went on there and I bought everything. So here I have palette after palette after palette. I literally have all of the palettes that they had in stock, and obviously I'm not going to be trying them all in this video because that would be a lot of makeup, but I did just think that maybe it would be a good idea to buy everything just to kind of show you guys what they do have and then just kind of choose to test out what tickles my fancy. If you guys enjoy testing makeup videos, do give this video a thumbs up and also let me know in the comments below what other like testing one brand makeup tutorials you'd like to see in the future. I have already done quite a few. I'll have a whole playlist down in the description so you guys can check those out, but if you guys want to see anything else, then do let me know in the comments. And if you guys are new and have never seen my face before, do come and subscribe, come and join the dinosaur family. Well, without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay, so here is my little pile of goodies. Now, I want you guys to guess. You have 3 seconds to guess how much all of this makeup cost me because, I mean, it did make quite a dent in the bank account. Okay, so all of these products right here cost me a total of £113, which is kind of pricey, but at the same time, whoa, I almost dropped that. At the same time, you do have a lot of products, like you have so many different palettes and one lip product. They literally just only had one lip product. So the first palette we're gonna be taking a look at is this one right here. So this is called the Caught Your Eye palette. Now, let me just say this first. I absolutely love the packaging. I think it's so cool. Like, it's so reflective and holographic and it's so Pretty Little Thing. So this palette right here cost £15. Now, it has got 35 different shades of eyeshadow. So let's open it up and take a look inside. Oh, it's got a lot of fallout. So this little thing right here is obviously like the protective seal for all the eyeshadows, but underneath it, it's got like so much little fallout of all of the eyeshadows, which just isn't ideal. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it from this far away, but there's like so many little bits of fallout everywhere. So I don't really know what that says about the palette already. I really hope it's not gonna be too like fallouty, if that makes sense. Now, the first thing I notice is the brush. The brush is just obviously not going to be very good. It's just one of those double-ended like sponge brushes, which no one ever uses, let's be honest. Anyways, back to the palette. There is 35 different shades, and I feel like there's a lot of shades in this palette that I probably wouldn't use. Like, I don't know, there's nothing that kind of draws my attention and is like, wow, that's so different. There's like a lot of like earthy tones, a lot of like dark colors, which I don't tend to usually wear actually. There is a good mixture of like shimmery and matte colors in here, I would say. But this palette is definitely something that I have seen a lot of times in the drugstore, so it's not really anything new or special. But for £15, I guess it's not the worst. I mean, you do get 35 different shades, so that's quite good. The next product I have is this. Now, this is actually an eyebrow kit. So inside you get 3 different eyebrow powders, 1 highlighter, and 2 eyebrow waxes or wax. I don't know. Anyways, so this is what it looks like inside. Now, again, I can see the fallout straight away. There's quite a bit of it just underneath like the seal. With this, you also get some eyebrow stencils and also a tweezer. Now, I don't know if that's a bit gimmicky, but it's there if you want it. And this cost £12, which I guess it's all right for like 3 different shades. And you also get all this random stuff, so I don't know. I then have another eyeshadow palette. This is also the Caught Your Eye eyeshadow palette. However, in this one, there's only 12 different shades. This did cost £10, so it's a lot less. But then again, you are getting like less than a half of the shades. So you might as well just get the larger one, which costs £15 and you get 35 shades. This is the selection of eyeshadows. And I'm not gonna lie, the inside kind of makes me think of like Barry M eyeshadows. I'm not really too sure why. Maybe it's like the packaging. The selection of shades is quite nude as well. So I do like the color colors personally. Now, obviously, I'm not going to judge it by the packaging. The colors are really pretty, so I might actually end up liking this. The next product I got is this right here, which is the Essential Collection. So inside, there is 9 eyeshadows, 2 highlighters, 2 contour products, and also 3 eyebrow powders. So this is kind of what it looks like. It has a lot of different like powders and things, so you could definitely get like almost half of your face done with this palette, which I think is quite good. This did cost £15, so I feel like it is kind of on the pricey side, especially for what it is. Now again, we have quite a bit of fallout right here. I don't know if you guys can see it from this far, but yeah, I'm kind of just not liking the fact that it's already falling out even in the packaging, so I have no idea what the shadow is going to be like. Next up, we have this, which is the Ultimate Face Palette. So inside, there is 40 different eyeshadows, 2 lip glosses, 1 blusher, 1 highlighter, and 1 bronzer. Let's crack it open. Ah! Wow, that looks kind of impressive, you know. But at the same time, it kind of reminds me of like children's makeup. Do you guys get that vibe? I don't know why. Again, with the brushes, come on, pretty little thing. You should know that no one uses these. So yeah, we have quite a lot of like lip products, we've got some face products, and we have eyeshadows. So with this one, I actually kind of prefer this selection of eyeshadows better because there's some shadows that are light, there's some that are dark, and there's even some colors. So I feel like there's a bit of everything for everyone. Next up, we have a highlighter palette. So this cost £12 and you do get 6 different shades. So let's crack it open and take a look. Ooh, okay, so the pans are actually a lot bigger than I thought they would be. There's quite a different selection of shades. We've got some like champagne sort of ones. We've got some highlighters for like a deeper skin tone. And we also do have a lilac color for those of you who actually are a little bit more adventurous with highlighter and actually like to wear color. With this one, I actually don't see any fallout, which is really promising. The next item we have is this. So this is called the Forever Flawless Face Palette. So inside, there's 12 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and 2 highlighters. So let's take a look. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Okay, so inside, we literally have a cracked, I don't even know what that is. Is that meant to be a bronzer? It kind of looks like an eyeshadow, but it's completely like cracked inside the packaging. It's all like smashed and chipped in the corner. That's really not good, is it? Again, we have those 2 amazing brushes. These are literally so good. Like everyone loves these brushes. Keep making them. And then we have a bunch of different eyeshadows. I actually kind of like these. There's like some reds, some coppers, a teal. That's kind of good. I like that. That's a nice selection of eyeshadows, I have to say. I do like that. But come on, this, unacceptable. I do realize that this probably happened in transit, so I don't really blame them for that, but at the same time, when you're buying something for like £12 and you're making a big order, you kind of expect it to come in one piece, so maybe they should have like packaged it up a little bit better. At the end of the day, all the products came in, it's literally one of these bags with no bubble wrap. It was literally just like a hard block of all the palettes at the very bottom of the bag, so they weren't really that protected. That's just one thing to kind of keep in mind when you're ordering makeup from websites. I promise I'm almost done with the whole part. So the next product we have is this, which is the Face Compact Kit. It comes with 2 bronzers, 1 blusher, and 1 highlighter. So this is what it looks like inside. I kind of like that actually. Yeah, so we've got like matte bronzers. They're not too orange from what I can tell. There's 1 shade of blusher and kind of 1 highlight, which actually doesn't look that shimmery, so we'll see how I get on with that. And the very last product we have is this, which is the only lip product that they actually have on the whole website. So this is the Pretty Little Thing X Project Lip Matte Plumping Primer. So this is designed to make your lips tingle, make them feel a little bit bigger. And this did cost £12. For such a tiny product. I mean, I kind of expected it to be a little bit bigger from the packaging. This is how small it is. So this better be good, because for £12, it's kind of diddy. So that was the breakdown of all of the products. I'm now just gonna go and pick the things I'm gonna test for this video. Okay, so for today's video, I think I'm gonna try out this palette right here, which is the Pretty Little Thing, the Full Works Ultimate Face Palette, which is the one that pretty much has it all. I really like the selection of shadows in this, so I thought I'd give it a go. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna take this peachy sort of color on a big fluffy brush and just run that through the crease. I'm really hoping that it's actually gonna show up because they don't really seem that pigmented when I swatch them. Okay. I guess it's kind of showing up, so that's a good sign. As I'm picking up the product and I'm looking at the palette, there isn't too much fallout with this palette in particular. So I am very glad about that because I really didn't want to make a mess of my face today. I feel like the more you layer these eyeshadows, the better they get, but they're not that bad, I have to say. I'm kind of feeling this yellow color. I might just pop that through the crease as well. Okay, so the yellow isn't really showing up that much, and that's kind of what I already expected with it. Like, I expected this palette to have some shadows that are a lot more pigmented than others. It happens a lot with makeup palettes, especially when they're from a brand that isn't really specialized in makeup. And for a brand like Pretty Little Thing, obviously they do not specialize in makeup. They are a clothing brand, just like ASOS, which I have also tested out their makeup. And I feel like when a clothing brand is trying to do makeup, a lot of the time, it's not gonna be as good as like the drugstore. That's just my personal opinion though. I feel like it can also be a little bit overpriced than drugstore is. Anyways, next up, I'm gonna take this eyeshadow right here. It's kind of like a bronzy sort of shimmery color. And I'm literally just gonna take that on my finger and apply it all over the lid. And you know what? It's actually quite pigmented now that I'm applying it with my finger. And this eyeshadow also feels quite creamy, whereas the matte shadows just feel that tiny bit more chalky. I'm then going to take the slightly more yellow shimmery color on my finger again, and I'm just going to pop that in the center of my lid. Yeah, I kind of expected a little bit more from this shadow. It's a little bit more understated, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and lighten it up with this white sort of matte color right here. Damn, I really thought this was gonna work. I really thought that adding the lightest shade of the palette just in the center would just, you know, make it pop, but it didn't really do that. I'm just gonna take one of the darker browns sort of color to see how they perform. It looks pretty damn pigmented on the brush, so we shall see. So I'm just gonna apply that into the outer corner. Whoa, okay, that is pigmented, but look at that fallout though. I mean, damn, Fallout boy called and they want their fallout back. So this is the look so far. I'm just gonna try and get rid of that fallout by rubbing it away. Luckily, we managed to get it off, so it's all good. So this is what the finished eyes look like. I mean, this palette is okay. There is definitely a lot of fallout. Some of the eyeshadows are a bit of a hit, some of them are a miss. In my honest opinion, I honestly don't think I would actually pay £15 or £12, whatever this cost, because it didn't really wow me. I mean, it's fine for maybe like beginners, but when you're kind of like a makeup lover like me, I feel like you just expect something a little bit more from an eyeshadow palette, you get me? So I'm now just gonna apply some liquid liner and mascara, and I'll be right back. So now that my eyes are finished, I'm now gonna move on to the face makeup. So for this, I'm gonna be using this palette right here. So this is the Face Compact Kit, which has a bronzer, blusher, and also the highlighter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take, to be honest, they kind of look the same, so I'm kind of gonna just sway towards this one and hope that this is the lighter shade. So I'm just gonna pick that up on a little angled brush like so, and also it's got a mirror, which is quite good, and literally just go in to my cheekbone. You know what? I actually thought this was gonna be like really pigmented, up to the point where I thought I was gonna have a brown line on my cheek. However, I'm actually glad that I didn't. It's a little bit more like wearable, and I feel like you can build it up if you want to. And it is like the perfect shade. Like, I would say that this is a really good contour shade because it's not too warm toned. And it's also not too ashy, which is really nice. I mean, look at that contour. That looks so natural. I'm also just gonna pull that into the forehead and temples. You guys know what's up. Honestly, absolutely obsessed with this product. Will 100% recommend it to you guys because I feel like you do actually get your money's worth. The pans are quite big, and I mean, just look at that blend. It just looks so flawless. Now I'm gonna move on to highlighting. So for this, I'm gonna be using this palette right here, which is the one with the 6 different shades. So for my glow today, I think I'm gonna go for this highlighter right here, which is the lightest shade of the whole palette. So I literally just pick that up on my brush and I'm just gonna swipe it straight onto the cheek. Oh wow, this is so good. I feel like highlighter is the one product that I love throughout all of my testing videos. Like, whatever brand it's from, I usually really like the highlighter the most. I feel like it's just one of those products that you can't really go wrong with. I'm also gonna try the slightly darker one as well, just to kind of see what sort of shade that is. Ooh, Wow, I feel like this one's a lot more shiny. Is that just me? Okay, I'm obsessed with that highlighter. If I could bathe my whole body in it, I probably would, so we should probably move along. I'm now gonna take the lip plumping lip balm thingy and just apply it to my lips. Let's put it to the test, see if it actually does something. It did cost £12, so I do have high expectations for it. It doesn't really smell of anything. Okay, so as I'm applying it, it's kind of got like a scrub. Ooh, I just tasted it. It doesn't taste good. Ugh. Oh my God. It's burning my lips. Whoa. And it's burning my tongue as well because I tasted it. No. This is not how it's meant to go. Also, I feel like I should mention that my lips are kind of chapped at the moment and there's a lot of like cracks in them. So this literally feels like I'm pouring salt into the wounds. It's so burny. I guess it means it's doing something. Do they look any bigger? I feel like it's not really doing anything. It's really burny, like really burny. The only way I think I can describe this feeling is if I took like a bunch of different spices and like cinnamon and literally just grinded it all over my lips. That's kind of what it feels like. Maybe it's just like the sensation. It's definitely like causing blood flow. I feel like my lips do look a little bit more pink than usual, maybe. But in terms of making them bigger or anything, I don't think it's really doing much. Ooh, I actually forgot to apply blusher. So I'm gonna take this palette and I'm literally just gonna pick up the blusher from this palette and just pop it onto my cheeks. That is actually like the perfect amount of color and it's a really pretty shade too. I feel like it just brings my face back to life. And lastly for my lip, I feel like I should test out one of the little lip glossy things from the palette. So I'm gonna take one of these amazing little brushes. I don't think I can actually use this. Is this meant for lips or eyeshadow? I can't even tell. Okay, change of plan. I'm gonna use this little applicator, which is honestly a girl's best friend, let's be honest. I'm gonna take this one. I feel like, excuse you. I feel like this one right here is gonna match my eye color more, so I'm gonna just take that on the little brush. Very professional. Oh, my lips are still really burning, so I'm just gonna take that and apply it. I feel like I never use lip glosses. I'm just such a lipstick girl. Is anyone else like that? I just can't get along with lip glosses for some reason. Okay, so this is the lip gloss applied. I'm actually not hating it. I honestly didn't think I would like it because, like I said, I don't really ever wear lip glosses, but I think it actually looks really pretty. It's not too sticky as well. That's another thing I don't really like about lip glosses, but this is really nice. It feels really moisturizing and nourishing on the lips, so I haven't really got anything bad to say about it. So that is all for this video. I have to say, as a result of trying out all of these products, I honestly feel like the face products were the best by far. I mean, the eyeshadows were okay. They weren't my favorite, but I have to say, these products right here were so good and I'm actually shook at how good they are. I absolutely love the bronzer. I feel like I will actually get a lot of use out of this for like every day. Let me know below what you guys think of all the products I showed you today and if you have tried any of them before. I will have all the links to each of the products that I have showed in this video in the description so you guys can check those out if you would like to purchase them yourself. But that is it for this video. Honestly, I am kind of still obsessed with this look, although the eyeshadow isn't really exactly what I was looking for, but I actually still really like the look, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are not subscribed yet, do make sure you come and join the dinosaur family by hitting the big red button below. And also don't forget to click the notification bell to stay notified of every time I post a new video so that you guys don't miss out. But that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.